has to. Okay.
You
Can you do one thing? Can you try watching this from your phone?
Yeah. Audio बराबर से कि नहीं कर दो. Perfect. Link. Channel खोलें से मैं live आएगी बस. Sure. That also works. Send me on Telegram. I'll post on WhatsApp. You post on text. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, Rich, should we check the audio?
Yeah, just one.
Audio is good.
That seems amazing.
Loop. Yeah. Good. Audio works.
Yes. बराबर perfect. Okay, just one.
Everything is good. So, going to YouTube feed. Yep.
Okay, so you have posted in text?
Yeah.
Pinned also, right?
Let me just pin it and maybe tag Barack Obama.
Pin is fine. Probably you can tag. Yeah. Okay, so today it's a special episode. We have a very good audience with us, and yeah, good. And they have suggested something. We should simplify our podcast.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
So let's bring down the level and let's speak a little bit louder, right? And with little bit more energy, I guess.
Absolutely. Energy is needed. We should probably drink Red Bull. It will give you wings.
Yep. Advertisement तो है.
Yeah, advertisement. Red Bull, please sponsor us.
Okay. So we already have, I guess, 2 viewers.
Yeah, I mean probably.
At this point, we are our audience. Thank you. Cool.
Yeah, views are increasing. So very good. 4 views. 5 concurrent views आता है. Very good.
Okay. So
okay. People are here.
Perfect. Amazing.
Yep.
So let's see.
So let's talk about the topics today.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So today, we have really interesting topics, man.
Yeah.
As always, right?
As always.
Absolutely. So the first topic is there is a very good media player.
Okay.
I mean, amazing media player. Right?
Yeah.
This is open source.
Yeah.
Everybody uses it, but there are some issues with it.
Okay.
And someone is being very much sneaky with it.
Okay, sure.
Right?
Sure. Why not?
That is so weird.
Yeah. But someone should be really, really big, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. Also, regarding the media player, we also have a browser, very famous browser. Again, someone that same person is being very sneaky with that.
Yeah, and the browser is the most used browser.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, all right.
And you can even say that browser may be every browser.
Correct.
Same browser is cloned to everything.
Absolutely. And the same sneaky person is being infinitely sneaky now.
Okay.
By asking some elevated permissions.
Okay.
That we'll discuss. Yeah.
Sure, absolutely.
And there is very good news coming on 8th September.
Yep.
So these are the topics hidden at this point. We can start the episode and then reveal them. Right.
Absolutely.
So yeah, let's roll the intro, I guess.
Absolutely. And we are back.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Okay, so people must have guessed, man. At this point, VLC is banned. VLC was banned, right?
VLC was banned.
Was banned.
Yeah.
And now it is open.
Now it is completely not banned.
No.
I mean, maybe some network providers are still banning it.
Yeah, still they're
That is the whole thing about India, right? So like
Yeah.
some network providers block something, some network providers don't.
doesn't blow.
Like,
They forget to unblock those things.
correct, absolutely.
Correct. Then you have to complain. So VLC, man. It's open source. It is open source, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, everything is open. 100% open.
Nothing is closed.
Purely open source.
Pure open.
Yeah.
Correct. So government banned that open source.
Yeah.
What was the reason?
The reason is one simple vulnerability which can occur to any programs.
Okay.
Remote code execution.
Okay.
And this is very simple vulnerability but very powerful vulnerability.
Yeah.
With remote code execution, an attacker can basically run any code which they want
Okay.
in a particular application.
I see.
So it is technically remote controlling, but maybe even worse.
Worse, because the person doesn't know at all.
I mean, it depends on the attacker. Does he want to reveal, or
does he want to be on sneaky, or he want to destroy the?
In theory, he can even add features to the whole thing.
Okay.
If you really want to help the user, right?
Technically good.
Yeah,
Yes.
but most probably people who are doing that is not going to do that, right?
Right. So I don't know, like the thing is that I saw.
You have to say what is the vulnerability, man.
Okay.
There will be people who don't. What is vulnerability?
Oh,
So can you explain?
sure.
What is vulnerability?
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So the remote code execution is something like, as you already told, there could be a payload.
Yeah, I mean, what is a vulnerability?
Yeah. Okay. Vulnerability. Okay. Cool. Vulnerability is something like there is an exploit. It is similar to exploit, or is it the exact?
See, the vulnerability needs an exploit. But
Okay.
what is a vulnerability?
Okay. Vulnerability is basically
Leverage.
you're using the what do you say, bugs in the
Application.
software to do some stuff which are not meant to be.
Correct. So the thing is, vulnerability is the application developer intends something to be done
I see.
for a program.
Okay.
But the application implementer might have done in a particular way.
Right.
That particular way might lead to some other ways also, which you can do in the particular app, which the application developer never even saw that coming.
I see.
So that is where the vulnerability comes.
All right.
And vulnerability, even people have vulnerability. Like, for example, alcohol. If you give someone alcohol and ask their password, probably they will tell us.
They might just give.
They might just give.
Correct.
So that is a exploit. So the alcohol is the exploit.
I see.
Right. So like that,
Yeah.
you can literally do, vulnerability, and that is there even in computers.
Correct.
That is a vulnerability, and each vulnerability is given a CVE.
What?
CVE is basically a number and a particular date, time, and everything is assigned.
Whenever it is discovered.
And this CVE, I forgot what it is.
19.
Yeah, I mean, which number it is, but the CVE was red. That is high.
Shit. Okay.
So high means that it is total access, total execution.
Right. That is weird.
Yeah, absolutely.
Scary.
That is really scary. And I have even seen programs like even Google Chrome have basically very simple vulnerabilities, which are just caused due to using some APIs wrongly.
Oh.
The APIs, they are supposed to be used the correct way.
Right.
But some people just use it the wrong way. But the wrong way is not the correct way for one reason.
Yeah.
That is, it will cause some other problems.
Okay. Let's explain API.
Sure.
See, API is like, what was the full form?
Application Programming Interface.
Yeah. So basically, API is something like, it's a translation layer at this point.
Yes.
So
it's an interface.
Yeah. So beneath the API, there is very complex system going on, complex code going on.
Yeah.
To call those complex functions, there are some simple functions and simple syntaxes developed.
Yes.
So the transition layer is the API, which basically it converts the simplified, functions and calls to the complex code.
So let me explain the API in a different way.
Yeah.
You have a car.
Yeah.
You have engine. You don't know how engine works.
Correct.
You don't want to know also how engine.
Yes.
What every car manufacturer does is they give you a gear, they
Right.
give you a steering,
Right.
and they will give you like a brake, accelerator, and
Right.
also clutch.
Right.
You know that pressing clutch you can change gear,
Correct.
pressing brakes will stop the car,
Correct.
and gear will set the gear ratio,
Right.
and that is it.
Yeah. Those are the APIs. Like.
Yeah. So basically, this is all you need to know to ride a car.
Correct.
The engine might be 3-cylinder, 4-cylinder, X-cylinder, may not be
I see.
even gasoline engine, can be diesel, anything.
Yeah.
Any implementation underneath,
Beneath it can change.
any implementation,
Right.
but the above remains constant.
Front should remain constant.
Correct.
That's what the developers expect.
Exactly. Exactly.
I see.
So we deviated from the topic.
Mm-hmm.
The first topic was
VLC.
VLC.
Remote control.
So basically, the APIs are used to be used in the same way.
Okay.
And what happens is you can destroy a car by
Right.
using it in improper way.
Yes.
Correct.
Same goes with the software.
Yes. And if a car has some kind of a internet access, or it can be controlled by internet,
Okay.
then technically people can hack into the car
Yes.
and do it remotely.
Absolutely.
And you can technically say that as remote code execution.
Correct.
Same situation.
Correct.
So we don't want this particular vulnerability in our any program.
Correct.
But the thing is, VLC is open source.
Hmm.
VLC is open source means that VLC can be patched by anyone.
Yes.
Anyone can
that's the
write the
benefit.
code.
Correct.
And government, if they found the vulnerability,
Yeah.
they can literally write a patch.
Exactly.
They can tell to VLC, see,
Yeah.
there is a serious vulnerability with your program. You know what? Patch it.
Exactly.
The first thing they did was when the proprietary softwares can only be banned. I mean, if they banned only, they will do the patch.
Right.
I mean, obviously for proprietary software you need leverage.
Yes.
They put leverage on open source software,
That's a problem.
which is not at all needed.
Correct.
You just tell them,
Yeah. Or you fix it.
yeah, you can fix it.
Correct.
If they don't fix it, you can fix it.
Correct. This is not the right way.
Yeah, this is not the right way, and this is very scary because this means that the government can block anything for very simple reasons.
Absolutely. That's a problem.
Yeah, you know that India is the one of the most
Hmm.
internet censored countries.
Except North Korea and China.
Yeah, I mean one of the most.
One of
the
yeah,
most.
yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
I see.
If you rank it, it should be in the 10th. I mean,
Top 10 should
Top
be in the
10.
top 10. Yeah, correct.
so
Makes absolute
it's
sense.
not a good image for India at all.
Yeah, I think it was not there before, I guess, 2015 or 14,
Correct.
right?
Correct. Absolutely.
Only after Geo revolution, this things came.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes. I mean, after Geo revolution, only people started using the internet. Then it become shitty.
Okay.
Anyway,
Cool.
that is there.
So,
So should we move to the next topic? or,
absolutely. So, Abhiram, what
Yeah.
I suggest is, when you go to the topics,
Absolutely.
yeah, should we go to this topic maybe?
Sure.
Okay, so we are like talking about government being sneaky, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. So, you know what? So, first of all, let me explain root access.
Okay.
So, the root access is something like basically having access to the things which can be accessed only by a super user.
Okay.
Basic-
I'll explain it a different way.
Yes,
You get a company laptop.
correct.
Probably you are supposed to do some X amount of things.
Right.
That's the only thing you can do because you are not the administrator of the laptop.
Correct.
But your personal laptop, you install Windows in it.
Yes,
You can do whatever you want.
correct.
Install any application.
Correct.
You uninstall any application.
Correct.
Modify application.
Correct.
These are all can be done.
Yes,
In that,
Okay.
those are like admin access.
yes.
And what admin access is
Mm.
what root access
Right.
is.
Okay, let me explain in the context of a phone, right?
Okay.
So a phone has, let's say 256 GB of memory.
Absolutely.
So that memory is divided into some partitions, right?
Correct.
Let's say in Windows we have C drive, D drive, E
Yeah.
drive. In this, so there is a Linux operating system running at the very core
Yeah. The kernel.
corner.
Yeah.
So that expects partitions,
Yes.
correct?
Partitions in this terms, there is a disk
Right.
and the disk has subdisks
Sub
in it.
correct. Absolutely. So some of those partitions are accessible by normal users.
Correct.
That is you. That is me.
Yes.
But some of those partitions, let it be system, data, vendor.
They are not modified by normal user.
Yes, they are accessible by some system apps.
Correct.
Correct. They are accessible by super users,
Correct.
but not the normal user.
Absolutely.
To now, while you are logged in as a normal user,
Yeah.
if you want to access those partitions, you need to have
Root
elevated rights. That is, you need to become super user.
Correct.
So that is basically root access. Root access, you can access anything in the phone.
Yes.
And while you can access anything in the phone, you can modify anything in the phone, and you can basically do anything with your phone.
So what you're saying is you can play God.
You can play God. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, nostalgia tha.
Nostalgia tha. Yeah. Use.
Yeah. Basically, this was the slogan of Micromac's old company, YU. Correct.
Yeah. You
Correct.
play God.
So, M Parivahan, that app, that
Yeah.
city app is asking for root access.
To modify system.
I don't know.
It
I
is
don't-
asking for God level access to your.
I don't know. For what? Probably they don't want to modify. They just want to copy and upload to server.
Or
Or-
sneakily access camera.
Oh shit. Yeah,
Sneaky
you can do
access
that. You can do
microphone.
that. You can do everything.
You know, you know that microphone access and all those things will show up in your notification bar, right?
Right.
But as root access user,
You can do
modify it.
anything.
You can prevent it from happening.
Correct.
There you go.
So, yeah, I mean, a government app asking for a root access is a.
And the thing is, normally
Yeah.
government apps never installed in a phone with root access.
Correct.
They are normally fighting
Yeah,
against
first of all, they don't get installed at all. Now, government is taking another route.
another route. Embrace it.
by embracing root user. Yeah, please install our app and then allow.
Please install our app. We will fuck up your phone.
No, they won't fuck up. That's the point, man.
Yeah, okay.
They will fuck up our privacy.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the other plan is also there.
Okay. After getting everything, just fuck up the phone.
Sure, why not?
Just like Microsoft Intune.
Absolutely. What is that app's name? Okay, app's name is, let me just type it here.
Yeah. It is M Parivahan. So that is used for, how do you say, keeping licenses and all those things in your phone. RC book and all those.
Yeah,
Basically,
RC book.
related to everything, related to the road, I guess. Traveling and everything.
Absolutely.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, next what? Banking apps ask for root access.
Oh, talking about which,
Okay.
Kotak Mahindra Bank.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I mean, we cannot bypass that at this point. If they take the other route,
They put MSG
I'll
on. they put MSG on.
Yes.
Kotak Mahindra Bank. I mean,
Shit.
even Majis can't prevent
Yeah.
Kotak Mahindra from
Kotak is,
not detecting root.
Kotak is doing some different route. Maybe it is detecting some folders or something like that.
So, just saying,
Yeah.
there is for people with root access,
Mm-hmm.
there is a program called Magisk.
Yes.
It's an
yes,
app.
yes. Yeah. Correct. Actually.
So what that app does is,
Mm-hmm.
it will give you privilege to allow a particular app root access, and also hide
Mm-hmm.
apps from seeing root access.
Correct.
So with that particular application, you can technically install any banking apps.
Yes. And then disallow it.
Yeah,
Hide-
because
hide it from the
correct. We can technically hide it from
being
seeing
detected.
the root access
Correct.
and use it.
Yes.
For example, Google Pay.
Yes.
They are
Pay.
notorious for doing that,
Correct.
right? I mean, that will be the really solid example. I think everyone will
I mean,
like it.
if you install Google Pay in a rooted phone, you won't be able to sign in because it will detect the root access and it will say,
This phone is not secure.
yeah, it's not supported. That's what they say.
Oh, it's not supported. Okay.
Yeah.
In the old days, it used to say this phone doesn't meet minimum security requirements.
Okay, probably
to
that.
run
Probably that.
Google
Correct.
payment something.
Yes. Okay. So after that, you have to basically hide that particular Google app, Google Pay from the. I think now it is denial list, right?
Yeah, denial list. Yes,
Zaitis
correct.
denial list.
Correct.
And then it works.
Absolutely. And Kotak Mahindra Bank,
Even after doing that, it doesn't work.
it doesn't.
Correct. That's a problem.
They put MSG on it.
Yeah.
MSG on root detection.
They are taking some different route. All
Absolutely.
right. So I think let's go to maybe this maybe.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
So then go to that.
Yeah, why not?
Cool. All right. So meanwhile, like if anyone has any questions, please post in the chat. So that
Absolutely.
we'll answer those also, right?
Yeah, we have good number of viewers.
Amazing. Alright. So the next topic is about new phones.
Mm-hmm.
And a category which I personally do like. That is curved edges. Like like the Note series, the Samsung, right?
Okay. You mean the edge?
It's being curved. Right?
Yeah, the Infinity.
Yeah, Infinity is correct.
Yeah.
So Motorola is launching two phones on 8th September, globally and in India also.
Cool.
So first is what do you say, S30 Pro, which is more exciting because it is priced at around 30,000, and second is X30 Pro.
Yep.
Which is very good considering the what do you say, flagship market.
Yep.
Right. So X30 Pro has 200 MP camera, which is first in the world.
200 megapixels.
Yes. With OIS, gimbal simulation, everything.
Okay.
Correct.
Is it like 200 megapixel into the disc, or is it like shrink down to 16 MP or so?
Oh, you can do both.
Okay.
You can do both. You have the control. Probably it does bin by default. If you don't bin, it will have less light. But yeah. Correct. So it has that is the flagship feature. Then it has curved edges. It has a very good processor, 8 Plus Gen 1.
Absolutely.
Amazing 144 Hz POLED display. And 5000 mAh, maybe 4800 mAh battery. Yeah. Everything else is amazing. So that will be priced at around 65,000, which is good when you consider the other phones like iQOO 9 Pro and OnePlus 10 Pro, right? This is the Pro phone from Motorola. But the other phone, S30 Pro, is very exciting. The name will be in the global market, it will be Motorola Edge 30 Fusion.
Okay.
So the name, it will have 888 Plus.
Snapdragon.
Yes.
Okay,
And
that is what it is.
it is just one generation behind me.
Yeah.
See, 8 Plus Gen 1, 8 Gen 1, and 888 Plus. One generation behind.
Okay.
And it will have Infinity Edge, similar to S30 Pro. It looks almost same. Little bit more bezel, 1 millimeter more. But the price is next level.
Okay.
30,000 max. 35,000 max, I guess, yeah. Because it was launched at around some 2,000 yuan, 3,000 yuan in China, and it converts to, I guess, 25,000 in INR, but probably it will be costlier. So 35,000 max.
So what you're saying is,
Yeah.
Motorola is becoming OnePlus.
Yes, Motorola is the next OnePlus. That is my point.
Yeah. I mean, not the current OnePlus, obviously. The old one.
Old, correct. Probably they don't allow unlocking bootloader.
But giving quality hardware for lower price.
Yes. So let me explain what is unlocking a bootloader.
Okay.
Right.
Sure.
So I think, okay, I'll explain in very simple words. Then you can go technical, right?
Absolutely.
So unlocking a bootloader means basically you are allowing the partitions to be modified. System partition to be modified. I mean, the partitions which are generally not modified.
Technically, yeah. So
Yeah.
actually, what bootloader unlocking means, your phone has a security. The phone will verify its OS to see if it is genuine or not.
Right.
If it is not genuine, it won't allow you to boot.
Correct.
And also, it will prevent you from installing any other OS in your phone.
Correct. Basically,
Unless
prevent
it
you
is-
from modifying the system partition.
Yeah, unless it is authorized by the manufacturer of the phone,
Okay.
which is an OTA package.
I see.
So signed by, blessed by Tim Cook, like that, blessed by whatever manufacturer you have,
Correct.
then you can technically install it using fastboot. The
Yes.
fastboot is a interface of bootloader,
Correct.
technically, for every phones.
Yes.
So if you unlock bootloader, the bootloader will not check anymore.
Yeah.
If the OS is
Yeah. Bootloader will just say, whatever it is there, just put.
just run it.
Yeah,
Just run it.
don't verify it.
Yeah. In let's say if your bootloader is locked
Yeah.
and your system is modified, what will show? Normally,
It will, with a red symbol, it will show
Yes.
system is compromised, you cannot boot. Something like that.
in Samsung, it will show the system is modified,
Oh, okay. Understood.
and it will show Android dead. Like
Yeah, that's simple.
Yeah.
Android is dead.
Yeah, that's simple. Android is dead, and there's triangle and exclamations there.
Android is still dead.
If it's MI,
Yeah.
there will be little kid playing with the Android,
Yeah.
And it will say your system has been destroyed. Exactly.
Yes. I remember.
So yeah,
These are the fast food,
checks.
fast food checks. Correct.
So when you are unlocked, you can do whatever you want. Flash different recovery, which is a small thing which you use to
Right.
modify your system.
Correct.
Right.
So that is, I
Right.
guess, the one thing which OnePlus allowed. So the thing is that if you unlock your bootloader, the manufacturer knows that you have unlocked.
Correct.
And they will void your warranty at that
And
moment.
the thing is, you might even need authorization from manufacturer to unlock.
That is MI.
Yeah.
That is MI. Oh man.
So yeah, technically, one thing, right? Most of the phones which dies, they might just die because of bad OT update.
Yeah, that happens.
And once they die, you can't flash the firmware, even
Because-
plus firmware,
Yeah, because your bootloader is locked
because your bootloader is locked.
and
Now
it cannot be unlocked without a
Yes,
manufacturer's
blessings.
blessings. Correct.
And you can't get that blessings if the system is destroyed.
So this is what I generally do. Whenever I buy a new phone, I just unlock it first because I need to get a way to fix it by myself.
Correct. Unless the warranty is over, you'll like keep it locked, I guess.
No, Asus, right?
Okay.
This phone.
Yeah.
This had an unofficial way to unblock it.
Okay.
The way it doesn't flip the switch and manufacturer doesn't know.
Okay.
OnePlus allowed it by default. Like, whatever you do, you unlock bootloader, we will still give you the warranty.
Correct.
They allow. That
Correct.
was the point.
That is you.
Eureka also allowed. You also allowed.
Yeah.
Correct.
And even MI was doing
Nothing
that.
allows.
Even MI was doing that. Nothing currently allows.
Yeah, nothing allows.
Okay. That is interesting. That is interesting take on the whole thing.
Correct.
Okay, nothing allows. Nothing is nothing phone.
Yeah, nothing is a company which released nothing phone.
So
Cool.
we are not saying nothing
Yeah.
allows in literal terms.
right. Okay. Okay, there is a comment. In Oppo Realme devices, orange state.
Yeah, that is what the thing is. It just shows an orange that thing. What do you call it? It's a screen with a warning and all those things. But
And
it's all
it is orange, not black.
Yeah, not
Understood. Makes sense.
in the old states. It's like it blinks the LED. That
Correct.
we used to have that
Notification
LED,
LED.
right?
I still have.
Which was good feature.
It was an amazing feature.
You remember notification LEDs in phones?
Notification LEDs, like they are the LEDs when they light up when you have any notification. Small. They are gone now. That was a really good feature.
That is a really good feature. You can even no,
Here.
in the front.
It is here. Should
It will light up.
Green or
be.
something.
Right.
Yeah, it used to be a single color at first.
Then it
Then
went
it
RGB.
changed to RGB.
Now this is R and G, not B.
Yeah, in my OnePlus there is RGB.
Oh, okay. Eureka had RGB.
Eureka also had RGB.
Correct.
We used to play with it.
Yeah.
If you remember.
Make it purple, make it red, anything.
We used to like write stuff.
Yes.
We will be like setting the color. Why not?
Code and all this. Correct. Alright. So
My phone still has one. Okay.
Oh,
sure.
which phone is it?
MIUI included root manager.
in
in
their
the-
security app of Chinese room.
Sure.
Oh,
Okay.
that is good. Is that good?
I mean, Chinese. Maybe they want to spy. So
Yeah.
probably.
Root X. Something like
I mean,
Indian government.
see, if you give a root manager,
Yeah.
that is the one holding the gate.
That is the only. What do you say? Who was that person who guarded the gate of the
Hamdal.
handle? Yeah. That. So what they are saying is, users are saying is, Chinese MIUI had this handle by default. So that handle can be corrupt. And that can give root access by default to some government.
Probably Chinese company.
Probably Chinese. Correct. Okay.
Oh, you are Chinese. Okay.
Correct. So
Go. This is the route. This is the route.
this is the way. This is the way.
Sneak in.
Alright. Okay. So let's wait for the Motorola, I guess. Amazing phone. If you are buying
Oh, wait.
if you are planning to buy it, please wait till 10
In the
September.
meanwhile, when you are talking,
Yeah.
I calculated the bandwidth required to drive 200 megabit,
Okay.
the megapixel display.
Camera.
I mean, sorry, camera.
Camera. Yeah.
That is around 6.25 GB. So technically, that camera should have a 6.25 GB buffer
Yes.
in it.
Amazing. Yeah, that is next level. That is
Yeah,
next level
and
model.
how they are giving it for cheaper price?
No, that is not 65,000 is not cheaper.
It's cheaper.
Okay.
65,000 rupees. You are getting like, I don't know, 12 GB of RAM plus
Yeah.
6.5 GB of buffer,
Yes.
which like literally
Which
you have to
literally
snap a phone.
holds the raw values.
Yeah, you take the picture immediately. 6.5 GB has to be transferred
to
to
be-
that memory.
Probably RAM.
Yeah, probably RAM.
RAM. First of all, yeah, correct.
That is something of another realm, man.
Yeah, so let me explain those things. So 200 MP camera has 200 megapixels, right? So each pixel has 255 values at this point. If it's 10 bit, then next level. But
No, I
8
mean
bit,
each pixel has 255 by 3 channels.
oh shit, that is next level information.
Yeah, that is why I'm saying it's 6 point.
So technically, that camera has to have a buffer. Buffer is
Yes.
basically RAM itself,
Yeah.
which is of size of 6 GB, 6 point something GB, right?
Yes.
So just to drive that camera, next level.
And that is there. Probably
there.
there. Unless they are interpolating it to.
No, I don't think so.
Don't think so, right?
This is their hardware features. Probably
Cool,
they are doing slow more than next thing. Okay. All right. So should we go to the next topic?
Absolutely.
Cool. So okay. Again, this is probably we will get kidnapped by tomorrow by police.
No, by some not police,
Yeah.
by some forces in
By
the
some-
universe.
Yeah. Correct. Police is a known force.
Okay, so if next podcast is not there
Yeah, you know.
and
There is
we don't say it's not there, then you know we are kidnapped.
Correct. All right. So the next topic is Google Chrome, right?
Say what?
Google Chrome.
Okay.
Again, government. What did the government do?
I mean,
Again,
okay. So first of all,
yeah,
Google Chrome had a vulnerability.
it had a vulnerability. Right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Again,
Hmm.
remote code execution.
Okay. So you're talking about Chrome, right? Not the Chromium, or the Chrome.
I mean, Chrome, like everything.
Oh, basically,
Chromium
every
from
Chrome browser.
Yeah, every Chrome browser.
Edge
has-
also has.
But Chrome is the
Vivaldi
one
also has,
to
Opera also
get
has.
hit because it's a
Okay.
Google's thing.
Okay, understood.
Right. So the problem is that in the way below stack,
Hmm.
they are using a simple function
Hmm.
called what do you call like a STR CPY API.
I heard somewhere.
Yeah, it's a copy, string copy,
Okay.
STR CPY.
Yeah, I have actually
And
heard
what happens is this is not a checked function.
Hmm.
So that means if you say okay, copy this to there,
Hmm.
it won't even see if okay, can it hold this much?
Okay.
Okay, so what will happen is it will keep on writing and it will write to another places. Destroy the whole thing.
Override the other shit.
Yeah. So what happens is
Yeah.
if one person knows the code,
Hmm.
which is open source, by the way,
Mhm.
knows the code,
Yeah.
they can engineer
Yes.
particular exploit
Right.
that can literally place the code there
Hmm.
and somehow jump to that particular location. That is,
Right.
execute that particular code
Right.
and get remote access to the whole thing.
Okay. So basically, accessing the parts of the RAM which are not to be accessed.
Yeah, and having full control over your system because now executing is your one node's code. Right?
Yeah. Again,
Your
remote code execution comes. in.
Yeah, remote code execution.
So
It's like, yeah.
okay. So let me put it very simply. So there is a function called as strcpy, which copies something from where? From
Yeah,
anywhere.
from any it's like a copy function, right? In
Yeah.
Python,
Hmm.
you will have like a is equal to hello world,
Hmm.
b is equal to a dot copy.
Correct.
That is it.
Okay.
But in Python, what it does is it allocates a new memory
Hmm.
and puts it in B,
I see.
right?
Correct.
But in C, what we do is we will give to memory,
Yeah. And
copy
then-
from this memory location to this memory
Yes.
location.
Correct.
Right.
Correct.
And what happens is if this memory location is not checked,
Hmm.
if it overflows,
Yeah.
because the book might be small,
Right.
right? If we write to the book and write through the whole room,
Yeah. Then
then
everything is destroyed.
everything is destroyed.
Destroyed. Correct.
Yeah,
So basically, we are overwriting the parts of the RAM which has some information, critical information.
correct.
and
which are not to be touched.
Indeed.
Yes.
And we can design an exploit which writes those particular parts of the RAM
Yeah.
with particular information, such that we can get a remote
Full
access
of
to the computer. This was the vulnerability
Correct.
in the Google Chrome,
Yes.
which all of them use,
Yes. Exactly.
except us,
Except probably us.
some of us.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay, so what did government do with this?
I mean, it seems like government, if remote code execution is there, ban it. That's
Correct.
that's the whole point.
I see. So they tried to ban.
Yeah, they didn't try it. They banned.
They banned Google.
Yeah, they banned. They literally send a cease and desist notice to Google.
I see.
Say, you patch it or just get out.
Cool.
Yeah. They couldn't take the whole thing down
Okay.
because the Google Chrome everyone uses.
Yeah.
So if they ban people,
They're
Yeah.
what do you say? Government offices use Google Chrome.
absolutely.
Probably
They
yes, but
say
yeah.
embrace Firefox. I'm just saying.
Okay. They trying to.
Yeah, government. I mean, they say use Firefox. If you go to government, websites,
Right.
they say this browser is not supported. Firefox
Oh.
32 support. And you might be using Firefox 86, but
Oh yeah, 32 is support. Correct.
it is supported.
Right. So yeah, even I guess Amazon also embraces Firefox, if I remember correctly.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I have heard from 2 Amazon employees.
That's
Correct.
okay, cool.
Okay. So yeah, that was the thing. Right? I think
Yeah.
so. What is your point? What is your take on this? Should government ban these apps, or there should be another way?
See, the cease and desist and these kind of things should not be done.
Hmm.
If there is a vulnerability,
Hmm.
then what they should do is there are channels
Hmm.
through which they can alert the company. There
Correct.
is a vulnerability, you should probably fix it.
Yes.
And not just cause ripples everywhere,
Yeah.
right?
Literally banning the websites. Right?
Yes.
Of those.
If Windows has a
Softwares.
vulnerability, let's say Windows has a big vulnerability,
Yeah.
then what people will do is the people who have found the vulnerability, they will secretly contact Microsoft. Say,
Correct.
hey, you know what? There's a small problem here.
Hmm.
This is the way to replicate it. Can you fix it?
Yeah.
So they don't post it in any place. So because of they don't post, they will give you compensation
Correct.
to finding the vulnerability. But the thing is, government is like, you know what? Ban it.
Yeah.
Paste it everywhere. Now every hacker is on to it.
Everyone knows now.
Now everyone is on to it.
Because these apps are installed by every people.
Yeah,
Chrome,
absolutely.
everyone has. VLC, everyone has. They have only by banning what they are doing.
Yeah, they are
They are
basically
doing nothing.
Yeah, absolutely.
They are just preventing new users from coming. But
Correct.
90% of users are already there.
Yes.
So technically, hacker knows now.
And we are still missing one point.
Yeah.
There are people who buy PCs and the PCs come with Google Chrome.
Yeah. My company laptop came with Google Chrome pre-installed. Just
So what is the point of banning? Right?
correct.
And this whole legal notice thing.
Hmm.
Government can only always do. Government is like very paranoid. It's like
Yeah.
they are like, okay, there is a problem. Destroy everything. It's burning.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah, so I think
Right.
with that our topics came to an end.
Yeah. I mean, if anyone has any question from offline or online users, please post or tell us.
Absolutely. We have not much viewers now.
Yeah.
So-
we had 6 or 7. No issue.
Yeah. And we have already 27 views.
9 viewers. Man. Peak.
Yeah, it peaked to that.
Amazing.
I mean, it is amazing. We should increase it.
Yeah.
If we keep the consistency of podcasts.
Please go 15. Alright. So probably we'll wait for maybe 2
So you
minutes.
guys have any questions?
Cool.
No questions.
Probably it will come in some minutes.
Right.
Okay, by the way, that shit is still not fixed. Intel
Arc. Yeah.
Arc. that is still on Arc.
Oh yeah, it is still on flames.
It is still on Arc.
Yeah, Intel is on flames, man. But Intel's new processor. It's
Your
good.
opinions on Carbon. So, okay, do you know what is Carbon?
Okay, no idea.
What is Carbon? Kratos?
Can you send us a link or something to follow up? I smell it as a phone, but yeah.
Probably yes.
But you know, like
Carbon language.
Carbon language. Oh,
That
okay.
okay, that is new
Yeah. Right.
by Google.
I mean that I haven't looked at. So
Let's look at
let's look at that.
successor to C++. Okay, looks a little bit like C++. Almost like C++.
I see this feels like Go, man.
Okay.
This feels like Golang.
Because it is by Google also.
Yes.
Both are by Google.
Correct. Let and these kind of things are there in Golang.
Hmm.
I mean, sure, why not? Google is coming with so many languages.
I see. Okay, they explain something here. So JavaScript they have TypeScript. Google has TypeScript.
Okay.
Java they have Google have Kotlin.
Okay.
C++ they have Carbon now.
Cool.
So where does Go stand?
mean,
I thought Go was the replacement for C and C++.
No.
No. Okay. Go was
Go
replacement for-
is not a replacement for anything.
Hmm.
It is a new whole framework like Lua.
Oh.
And Go is technically faster than Python and probably Java in
Java?
certain
In some conditions.
situations.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing about Go is
Hmm.
once you get through the learning curve,
Mhm.
it is very simple to implement anything like Python.
Oh, okay. Amazing. I saw it.
Yeah.
I tried to learn Go and it was easy.
But if you ask me what will be a successor of C++,
Hmm.
I'll probably say Rust. Because
It has already been picked up. Man. Linux, almost,
kernel is already picked up.
almost every Linux app is being rewritten in Rust now.
Correct.
Right.
And the major problem I see with this is this has so much Python-like syntax,
Yes.
so much Go-like syntax.
It's a
And
mixture of
I don't
different-
think this is something which C++ developers will like.
I can also see JavaScript somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
These arrow things are like JavaScript.
JavaScript. Correct.
I mean, what I'm saying is
Hmm.
this kind of thing, right? Warai, these kind of things, C++ developers won't like that much.
Yes.
They want some subtlety.
Correct.
And Rust basically matches that.
Correct.
If you just go Rust hello world, right?
Hmm.
It is very simple actually.
Okay.
You can see function main,
Hmm.
println, hello world.
Yes.
Looks very simple,
Absolutely.
right? And it's so
It is perfect.
easy, right? Let's see Rust examples. No, this is not giving us code snippets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, I mean Rust is very simple. I know.
I understood your point.
Yeah, see, this looks
Yeah.
way more
That is-
C++ C
Yes.
than the other things.
Casting. Correct.
This has let and all those things, but still, it
Perfect.
is much more easier to read. You know, you can already see let mute ranges. You'll do. Yeah,
Probably next time we will set up this or maybe this thing to show it to users also.
absolutely.
So that they don't get bored. This is what I was going to ask. Rust versus Carbon. Cool. Yeah, so I think Carbon is very new. It is new.
If you ask me,
Let me
right,
check. Yeah.
see, if you ask me,
Hmm.
Google's languages are really heavy,
Okay.
but they are really optimized,
Oh, okay.
right?
Hmm.
So they will have so much heavy constraints,
Okay.
right? You can, if you want to build a neural network,
Hmm.
you can technically build it very easily in Google's languages like Golang and all those things.
Yeah, because they have thought of it.
Yeah, but the only problem is that it's a huge learning curve. They just introduce so much concepts that to learn it, you have to be starter.
Yes.
If you have already learned some programming language, you have some biases, you have some things.
Yeah,
You'll be
those
like,
things, correct.
yeah, why is it like this? I like the other way.
Right. That happens.
Then you have to, take over your mental inhibition
Yeah.
to learn that language.
Correct.
So Rust seems much more approachable
Mm-hmm.
to people.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I mean that is it. That is our
All right. So yeah, I guess that's it, right?
yeah.
Cool. So let's meet next week, guys. Thank you for watching the podcast. Thank you, everyone. We really appreciate the feedback and Thank you. And we'll come every Sunday around this time. And if you have any doubts or comments, please, any doubts, please post in comment. Otherwise, go to tuxforums.com and post there. We'll be there. Every expert is there to help you out. Okay, so let's
Roll the out.
outro. Also share with your friends. Just saying.